welcome to episode Wait, it's actually 12. It says 13 down there now. Ah, canonically episode 13. The games that happen tomorrow are going to be one game, but they happen before this. But well, fine. Hello everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of Renaissance. Um we are going to start with the interview between Patagon's interview, but first I would like to just mention so yesterday's game has happened. Like, you are all still around the epics. Like, this is immediately while you guys are at the feast, Simmons is off on this adventure. So, you guys all get to be around the area, investigating the situation. You have a limited amount of time to be able to gather all of the information because the residual magic is fading. I want you all to please talk about what your plan is and how you are going to study it. You have a couple things you can do. Um, it's like I made some lists here. We will take a vote at a certain point during the game. But so I want to know, are you studying the rift in the sky? Like, it's gone, but the energy is still there. And it's fading, but you guys could take the airship up there and study it. Is that what we're doing? Are we studying the residual energy? Are we studying the after effects on the ground? Like, a lot of magic burst up through the ground. It literally split the land to a degree, causing a new canyon. And that hole is just there now. You can see the pipe down there now. Um, so there's some pooling magic in the area that did not get like pulled back into the pipe. So like, there's some stuff going on there. Or are you studying the origin of it? Do you guys want to follow the pipe and try to like figure out what's going on in the area? These are things I would like you guys to be to discuss what you're going to do, make your decision, and then we will move forward with that. But that is what us as characters are doing while this adventure is going on the other side of the world. All right, so I've got. All right, first, if you haven't filled out the questionnaire, and thank you all if you have filled out the questionnaire, but if you haven't filled out the questionnaire, please fill it out. It's pinned in the workshop. We really want that. We want to have them all by the time, especially by the time we go on break, so we can just like blitz social media, social media, social media. Like, react to the water package question, also pinned in the workshop. Just let us know your interest level, situation. Send Nika your December availability. We're trying to get it all done, but things are getting a little bit wild. Um, Thank you, Ron. And we're playing Blades in the Dark today. So we're rolling two six-siders, and we're just looking for sixes. So that's it. It's a very easy game. Let's get to today's interview.
Welcome, everyone, to another fun episode of the Patagon Show where we have Bonnie here, kind of cornered them before they go off on a hush hush mission. So, Bonnie, is there anything you can share with us?
Well, hey there, Patagon. I just want to say it's really nice to be here. And, uh, well, anybody that knows me knows that I'm pretty devoted to finding out anything I can about the Pirate Queen. So you can be sure that that's what this mission is about.
Well, the Pirate Queens are an elusive bunch. So, is there any particular skill or item that you're counting on to get you through to find some more information?
Well, it might not be like one specific item, but this coat I wear, ah man, it's got all sorts of stuff in it. I could just, and he's just gonna like pull in his or reach into his jacket and just pull out just some trinket. We'll say it's a compass. Uh, produce it and just like show it off. And it's just like, yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff in here, and I'm prepared for anything.
Oh, well, I mean, you have to be prepared with the life that you're leading there, Bonnie. So that's quite good, quite good. So, um, so you said that it was the Pirate Queen. So is there anything that you wouldn't want me to ask? Like, why?
Yeah, why? Why what, Patagon?
I mean, there are some that would say that the Pirate Queen shouldn't necessarily be disturbed, but I mean, there's others that do want to know. So I don't know. I mean,
I think it's more of the pirate queens are waking up, and I think we should be there to greet them when they do finally get here. Not necessarily disturbing their sleep. They're just already gonna be here, and I want to know everything I can before they get here.
fair enough. Fair enough. You can never know too much. That's for sure. So is there anything else you want to say to the people before you have to run off and go find some Pirate Queen booty?
He's just gonna look at the camera and he's gonna. Well, if anyone out there has any information on any of the pirate queens, I'd be just fascinated to know. Come send all information you got to old Bonnie. You can trust me. Just a little guy.
That's
Bonnie
true.
holds up his phone number.
Please send all related items or questions or books, anything you got, to this address. My P.O. box number is this.
There you have it, folks. Yeah, if you have any information, just let old Bonnie know. Good luck on your adventure.
Thanks, Patagon.
Adorable. Oh, I'm using the bad map of Chimerical. Ugh. Give me a second. Oh, let's introduce the players. We have Akhana playing Oubliette.
Bonjour.
We have Not Forgiven playing Bonnie.
Hi, I'm Bonnie.
Simmons, like copyright infringement. We've got Professor Winter playing Clio.
Good evening. Can I help you?
And we've got Chris playing Simmons.
I only know one of these people.
Don't worry, Bonnie only knows one of these people. It's you! Alright, everybody. Let me move to Chimerical real quick. It's the blurry map. I'll try to fix that. The rift was here. It was in the sky above the epics. The pipes burst down here in the lowlands. About I want to say about 100 miles away from the lowland inn. There are some sheep in the area. There is good grazing land. Because sheep have to eat there. There are some trees. There is some like local flora and fauna. But mostly, it's like Scotland. It is all sheep and hills. So that is where it is. That's where the situation is. The rift is gone. Just residual magic. Or residual energy. You all have the sub is out there. The airship is out there, as we saw them both yesterday. And the whole crew is out there. If you're in the call, you can be there. And if you are in the chat, you can be there. Also, if we get raids, attack them, like, call them all recruits and cadets. Attack them. But anyway, back to this. So, Bonnie and Simmons, you two arrive on the cold, damp streets of Belltown.
Oh, it's been quite some time.
I hardly remember the last time we met, Simmons. Thanks for meeting me out here.
It's a nice coat you got there.
It's wonderful. I take it with me everywhere.
I would hope so. What are we what'd you need me for anyway? What's going on?
Bonnie's gonna reach into his coat pocket and kind of like look around, shifty-eyed, and when he sees that the coast is clear, he's gonna produce a silver candle that is safely secured underneath a glass dome.
What is that?
It's one of the. It's hard to explain, Simmons.
Wait a minute. I saw one of those in a book one time.
Did you?
Yeah. It had like some swords on it or something. Maybe like a goat head. I can't remember.
You still have this book? I'd be really interested in reading it.
It was. I can't remember if the captain had it or Isaac. We were in a bookstore. I can't. It's when I got this, and he pulls out his autograph book and just puts it back in his pocket.
Well, besides the point. So, this candle, it's one of the Pirate Queen's candles. I'm pretty sure, like 99%. But I think there's a Pirate Queen here in Belltown. And
Here?
I need your help. I need your help finding her and reminding her who she is.
Huh. That'll. Do you know who she is?
Well, that's the thing.
Like, do you know who we're looking for? I mean, not like her history or anything.
Well, we are looking for the Pirate Queen, and I'll know her when I see her. Probably.
No, all right. You've never steered me wrong before.
I'm going more on a feeling here, Simmons. If I'm fully honest, but
In worst case, you could just you probably wouldn't want to just show that to everybody, would you?
yeah, it's very important that it stays lit too. I think if the light goes out, then we lose a Pirate Queen.
Oh, let me add that to my notes.
That sounds awful. This place looks like damp as hell. That dome is doing some work.
Absolutely. Like a guard is just like walking by, like giving you guys the side eye, but he's like, shrugs. Just a couple little guys. We are now gonna go to Widow's Lament Insurance Agency. Clio and Oubliette, you have just turned in like another successful mission. People around the office are just like, I can't believe you found that body. How deep under the mud was it?
Oh,
Far
it
too
wasn't
deep.
too bad.
Oh, you say it's not that bad. That you were able to get the mud off a lot easier than I was.
It's nothing.
They send you on the craziest missions, and like it's like, okay, so after the amount of like deductions and did you? Oh, yep, Clio, you needed the in-house wash for your clothes, of course, demudding and whatnot. I see that you did use a company shovel, and it does appear to have been nicked. So we are going to have to obviously like charge you for that, of course. And it comes down to here you are, 300 bells apiece, which is about saying I just paid you $300 for a week's work.
Oof.
In this economy.
Well. Very well then.
It's like, what would? Are you interested in any other jobs right now? You gonna relax? What? If you're looking for another job, we've got one ready to go. Or if you just want to take your night on the town, we understand. Everybody deserves a day off.
I'm
Well,
not sure
if
if deserve has anything to do with it anymore, but
I agree. If we're going to live a life, then we need to work more.
That's what it is, isn't it? Wait, the lines of that song. It's just like, we're taking what we're given, because we're working for a living.
Ugh. What is this job then?
It's like, absolutely. They pull out the contract. It's just like, okay. It looks like Old Man Folger. You know Old Man Folger runs the coffee place?
Yes.
all too well.
His mistress died.
Toot.
He wants her back. Good news is, it looks like you get to stay in city for this one. We're just trying to locate her soul. We have her body. Just like, we have her body. It looks like she's just. It's a very simple like. Go pick it up, and he like puts a lantern on the. I know he puts a silver bell on the desk. He's just like, yep. Here are the places that we think her ghost might frequent, and it is a brothel. It is the coffee shop, and it is a church.
Could I study the body?
Well, I mean, absolutely. So let's just. I don't have like a cold storage map. That seems like a thing I should have made, right?
But of course.
Oh, no, I got it. Here we go. It's just like, okay, they're keeping her body in storage section B. It's a couple streets down from the head office. It looks like a church, but it's not. It's a de facto. They no longer worship there. They just use it to keep the bodies cold. There's no refrigeration. It's just always cold there. Currently, Simmons and Bonnie's are walking in front of a church, and they both get like cold chills running up their spine.
Well, you do have to take your conveniences where you can find them.
Yes, of course.
I suppose you don't mind a second with your research, do you?
Not at all. Please help.
Yeah, like there's no need to just like beat around the bush. Oh, you're little guys, but you're not that little, guys. In this area, Bonnie, the candle is flickering. Even with, like, it's not being exposed to wind. It's not getting close to, like... It's not... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not going to be blown out, but it is, like, flashing. Every once in a while, it, like, sputters, like, slightly green.
Okay.
And then you see these two show up here. Like, this is just, like, on the street, by the way. Like, picture behind us is just, like, a normal, like, Victorian city street, but then suddenly, like, creepy-ass church with a bunch of bells hanging on around.
Oh, is this why they call it Belltown?
No, Simmons, I think they call it Belltown because of the giant bell that's over there. Or,
But I mean, there's all these little ones here too. Well, I mean, they're still big to me, but us. But you cold? I'm cold all of a sudden.
yeah, it is. It's a little chilly here. And we got to be getting a closer look. The candle, it's reacting.
Is it? No, I don't like the looks of that.
Ahead of you, you do see two figures walk into the church.
Think one of them is who you're looking for?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at him.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna sneak up on the other two?
We obviously have to go find out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Faces pressed up against the windows.
I swear, something has gone very wrong with the company. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I mean, not just the wages, although the wages are horrible, but I have a feeling. I'm not sure if it's just me.
Well, Cleo, I totally agree. This is hard work, and I mean, what do they expect from us? Miracles or, you know, fancy flair? I'm not sure, but there's got to be something else in compensation, no?
Yes, I'm actually starting to come to the conclusion they want, you know, they want bodies picking up bodies, if you know what I mean.
Yes, working to the bone, is that the phrase?
So this guy just like comes out of the back room and he does the standard guy working with bodies in a movie. Like he's coming out eating a sandwich. And he's just like,
Do you think?
oh, well, hold on. And he like finishes his food and like wipes his like fingers off. He's just like, what? I wasn't expecting company. What do you need?
Monsieur, we were looking for a body. We're with the Widower's Lament Insurance Agency, and just on a job.
Yeah, okay. And he like pulls out a clipboard, stained with mustard. And it's like, okay, who are we looking for?
Oh,
Who's the
mistress.
client? Sorry.
It was coffee related. Cleo.
Yes, it was Old Man Folger.
Oh, yes.
He has a type, and he like drops the clipboard down on the gurney and goes over to the side and just wheels out. It's like a very elaborate coffin, like a pine box coffin, actually.
Hmm.
He pulls it out and opens it up, and inside you see the body of a young lady.
Well,
Yep,
we have a body.
Yeah, we just need to find the spirit there. Although taking a look there, as it looks like the rumors were true, it does seem he did like his mistresses like he liked his coffee.
Oof. Oof, that was good.
And she's like, and he like pulls up his like, he picks up his thing. He's like, yeah, this is Nirix. She worked at the Come As You Are. Bad joke.
Excusez-moi?
The Come As You Are brothel.
Oh, yes, that was on the list of places we were going to check. Okay.
He used to work at the Heart-Shaped Brothel.
Hmm.
Almost got into Nirvana. And he's like, anything you needed to see about her in particular? You wanted to study the body? Look at... Cause of death appears to be broken neck. It says accident on the sheet.
Hmm. That's very vague. But yes, I would like to study the body to you said it came directly from the brothel?
Came directly from Mr. Folgers himself.
Oh, okay.
And I will aid with the study. Providing a bit of stress to assist with that.
All right, how? Oh, you also for the two players that have like played their characters before, clear your stress, and you don't have to like you can unclick the items in your inventory until you need them. So yeah, what ability would we say that we're going for to study? To like look at this woman's corpse.
Are we going to use study?
Okay. Now, at any point, so when you study, if you have a 1 point in the thing, you will get to roll a die. If you want another die, you can take 2 stress or accept a devil's bargain. I don't have a devil's bargain ready for this one in particular, but a devil's bargain is always going to be this bad thing is going to happen whether you succeed or not, or this interesting thing is going to happen whether you succeed or not. Simmons and Bonnie, are you guys just like, are you going to try to like sneak in here, or are you just watching through the windows? Or not even sneak, are you just going to walk in here?
How dangerous does Bonnie think Belltown is?
Belltown is dangerous, but like, it's kind of corrupt a little bit. Like, there are definitely money can buy your way out of a lot of things in Belltown. If you're not a ghost, it's generally pretty safe. If you are a ghost, the bells feel like a nightmare.
I don't know. What do you think, Simmons? Think they would just walk in?
Well, how is the candle still going mad?
The candle is flicking forward, like the flames are like it's leaning toward the inside the room.
So even if, wait, I feel like we should still go in, but like do you know who those people are? They said, can we hear any of this? Or are we still looking outside? I'm assuming we can hear them if we're trying to get up there.
I would say that you could probably hear them.
So we could hear him talking about the insurance. So like they're clearly not making any pirate plans. So maybe, I don't know. They don't seem awful. They seem what's the word? Conversatorial. So we could just go up and talk to them. You could know if your candle is reacting to one of them.
All right, Simmons, that sounds like a plan. I'll follow your lead on this one.
No, that's a bad idea. Okay. In that case, I gotta just walk in. I'm not gonna sneak up. I'm just gonna walk in.
Head held high with a little bit of a strut.
Yeah, just saunter in and go, hey, did you guys see all those bells out there? Is that why they call this place Belltown?
The dwarf worker at the place is just like, "Good. Are we just letting everybody in?" It's just like, "Hey, you let the cold air out. Close that door."
Oh,
Well-
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah.
Hey, you want to stink to high heaven in here?
Clio,
Just
do
shut
you
the
know
door
them?
behind the two of us.
I'm sorry. Should we know you?
Oh, I mean, I'm Simmons. This is Bonnie. Walk up
Yeah.
to with the handshake.
Bonnie's gonna walk up and just like have the candle like close to him, but he's gonna like lean in to both Ublia and Clio individually to see how the candle reacts.
Roll me a hunt. This is controlled standard.
And Cleo is going to shake Simmons' hand, basically saying there, yes, I'm Cleo of Widow's Lament, where we won't rest until you don't rest. It sounds like she said this far too many times.
Read you've okay. I've had a couple of those speeches too.
It's like,
Oh, my name is Wivilet, and I do a little curtsy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you here on business?
I just, you guys seemed like you knew what you were doing when we were walking by, and I was curious. You've obviously been here before.
Oh, yes.
Bonnie, with your low roll, it's controlled. Like there's no real threat to you. But of the 4 figures in this room, you have no idea which one it's pointing to. It could be pointing to the dwarf. It could be pointing to Clio. It could be Oubliette. But it also, just as likely, seems like it could be, and I forgot how to pronounce her name again, Nyrix, who is dead.
I think after the introductory scan and getting no clues, he's just gonna tuck it away back into his coat for now. It's like, I don't know, Simmons. I got no further leads here, I think.
I'm sorry, Leeds? It feels like there's something I should know here.
I'm looking for someone.
Yeah,
Could
we
you
thought
be-
maybe one of you were one of them, but we were mistaken.
We're just insurance agents. We try to reunite bodies and souls. It's pretty standard job here in Belltown.
Do you guys, I don't know, have any experience with reattaching memories to people?
It's like,
No.
the dwarf is like, no. The insurance, like, they are just workers. They're just like you call them gophers. They go for the body, they go for the soul. They go find them. And it's just like that stuff's above their pay grade.
Yes,
Well,
this is true.
You'd be surprised. The people that find things, they do a lot. Don't knock them.
Clio gives a bit of side eye to the dwarf, but says nothing.
it's okay. Hey, we all have our jobs. I look after the bodies until we put the souls back in them. And it's just like I take good care of them. And he like slaps Nerix's leg. He's like, look
Monsieur,
at
please.
that. Why? She can't feel it. Look at her. Wiggle, wiggle,
but
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
We're going to reunite the soul to the body, so please.
Oh, I'm not gonna hurt it. Look, it has plenty of room. We have very good resurrection specialists. Are either one of you two looking for resurrection? Anybody die in your family recently? This is how you guys upsell. Upsell. Yeah, stop looking at the corpse. Who cares how she died or why she died?
Well,
the point of it
The
isn't.
thing is, the spirit might care about how died, so, or the ghost might.
I'm just getting this now. You're gonna bring her back to life?
Yes.
You're amazing. You said that they're just gophers? This is fantastic.
It's pretty standard.
I do have to admit, you're not that bad, Simmons.
I am blown away by the. Thank you. You're very kind. I appreciate it. Hey, old guy. And he looks to the dwarf.
Old?
You're
Old.
not wrong.
You seem like you know what you're doing, and you also seem like one of our elders, so it's nice to meet you. I'm Simmons. Tries to shake your hand.
And he like shakes your hand, and he's just like, "Nice to meet you. My name is Bertas."
Is there any mustard on my hand?
Hmm.
Yes, there was definitely mustard on his hand.
Between your fingers.
That's right. He did wipe his hands off,
Ooh.
but he wiped just more mustard on it. Like the first time he wiped his hand off, he got the mustard off. The second time, he got it right back on.
Do you have any? You know what? Never mind. I'll find something. Thanks.
It's like, you're quite welcome. And he's like, what bring like hold on here. This is a delicate situation. You're not with Widow's Lament. I'm gonna need you to step away from the body. She got a little ching ching. And like he does like his finger thing for like giving him a bribe is not the same as ours. It's like ringing a little bell.
Monsieur, we've been contracted to finish the process.
Right. But like, I mean, we all side hustle.
Please don't interfere.
It's just like, I won't. It's like, don't worry when they leave. And he does a little ring a bell motion again.
Honey, I don't like this guy.
How many times do you think he's been reunited with his body? I think they get a little bit crankier every time.
That's a good question. Have you ever died?
Twice. Oh.
So who slapped your body?
You know, I never thought to ask. It's like I'm sure somebody did, though. I mean, it's all in good fun. You come back, you don't know what happened to your body when you're dead.
I hate that so much. And if I ever die here, can you please be nice to me? I would really appreciate it if you didn't slap me when I was dead. You can slap me when I'm alive, but not when I'm dead.
Thank you.
All right, let's watch professionals. And he does air quotes and then winks at you two. Just like do their job.
So controlled standard.
Controlled standard, yeah.
Could I also aid? Oh, never mind.
Oh,
No, 5 is good. 5 is good. So success with a small problem. Can you do me a favor and roll an insight?
but of course.
This will be you are going to take stress equal to 6 minus whatever you roll.
Are there any bonus dice?
That'll get you'll get 2 right there. But yeah, I'll give you a devil's bargain for it. The devil's bargain is it becomes you can find out you will know exactly what her death is, but you are going to not be implicated in the death, but it ties it's much deeper. It's deeper than just this woman is dead.
Might be a little early for a devil's bargain. I'm gonna straight roll.
Yeah, go for it.
There goes nothing.
Look,
Hey.
Oh,
fucking-
yes!
fucking- yeah, absolutely. If you had stress, you would clear it for rolling 2 6s. But you don't. You're completely fine. She's been strangled. It looks like human hands.
Ooh.
Like broke her neck. She, not counting the slap that Bertaz just did. She is worse for wear. She was ill-treated. Bruises. Looks like she was probably hit in the back of her head with something and then strangled.
Poor woman.
Bertaz just is like, told you, old man Folgers has a type. You know,
Are you talking about physical attributes or personality?
he's you know, like timid, easy to kill. Nobody looks out for him. Yeah, hey, who am I?
Oh,
I just watch the bodies. What do you guys care how she died? You get paid for bringing her back. It's all profit.
oui, of course.
Regardless, I think we do have what we need here, and I feel I need to warm up for a moment. Yep, I don't know if you're the same way, Oubliette.
Yes.
He turns and looks at Simmons and does the little, like, handbell gesture. Huh?
I don't know what that means.
I'm looking for a bribe.
Oh, I'm not a bribing person. No.
Oh, what the hell are you doing in my spot? Get out of here. Jeez.
Listen.
Margin.
Really quick before we go, Bonnie, is the candle still going? I'm going to distract this guy.
All right. Simmons distracts this guy. I'll pull out the candle again. And
What kind? Like, how much? When you're talking to like bribe, what do you take? What do you? I mean, I don't really want to say it really loud, but like, what do you take for bribes?
then I walk in between the dwarf and the other three to see whether I can rule out the dwarf or not.
Jet, you know what? Roll me another hunt. But take 1 bonus die.
Okay.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna sway. Bonnie.
What are you gonna sway Bonnie with? He rolled 2 6s, which is like a great crit in this game.
I
It is just
know.
pointing directly at her. By the way, like
Wild.
Oubliette
I
is
just,
just like still like the candle is just like yo.
just want to protect the body.
I
think
don't think he's hurting the body. Are you? I don't think we're hurting the body.
no, I'm just seeing where the candle's pointing me to. Like, I'm not necessarily even getting close to you. I'm just trying to get a better direction on who I need to find here.
Oubliette, there is something to this little salamander. It's like you feel like you've seen him before. Maybe in a dream?
Hmm.
Sorry, let me talk to the chat real quick, everybody. Moderate success because 6 of you voted for that direction. Here are the things that you discover while studying the pipe. Following the pipe up the upstream, basically, like the irregularities of the weir's route. You are noting many irregularities. You are seeing new branches start to like spread out into the dirt, into the soil. Like the crack allows you to see this much. Enough has been uncovered. The weir, or these pipes, are growing, trying to deal with the backup that has been created. Several of these branches are blocked or misaligned, and they are forcing the magic into this pipe, which has caused a bottleneck, and the quake and the explosion were a direct result of that pressure. It's like it's fine now because the team broke that the closure open and then resealed it. But those are the things that you have discovered about that. Whoa! Oop, it's trying to knock my drink over. Anyway, so yeah. Back to this guy shooing you four out of here, and you two, and then he's just like, okay, go do your jobs, and you two get out of here if you're not gonna pay me. Like,
Okay, so
nobody's
so you
touching the
don't take
corpses
you
for
don't
free.
take bugs for okay, all right, I'm
Why would
sorry.
I
I
take?
didn't think
Who
okay. I
takes
just
bugs
wanted
for
to
payment?
listen. I'm sorry.
What does this look like? Some backwards inn at tier lower? No, we're Belltown, civilized. Slaps the corpse's foot.
Yeah, it's okay,
Fucking that guy
Simmons.
sucks.
I think we I think we're good. All right, I got what I needed.
Okay, all right. Well, you too then, and I walk away.
I go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does the under the chin like flick. His beard goes up a little bit when he does it.
I think I immediately go back to the window to continue watching.
Hi, Oubliette and Clio. What's the next step? You guys learned why she died, and now the problem is you got to do your job, but your job sucks.
Well, you always think you've hardened yourself to some of the realities of this, and yet I'm always surprised every time.
Can't help but feel sorry for everything she's been through.
Yes. Well, we still need to make sure she gets revived. Then again, once that is finished, our job is done, but I don't know, perhaps there's some way to make sure that. I don't know. Regardless, it's, even if it wasn't, it would still be the right thing to do. She doesn't deserve to have an end like that.
Mm-mm. Do you think I should consort with our dwarf friend to keep the body a little bit more protected? Weird people coming in here.
I'm afraid I don't like how about his, his bribing tendencies
Mm-mm.
there. It'd probably be easiest if we had something better to bribe him with, or, well, there is always the classic blackmail. Like, I think how would old man Folger feel if he learned this dwarf was, touching her?
Ah, yes. That, yes, we should use that.
He's just like, Rotaz is just like, all right. And he's like, I gotta get her back on ice. And like, closes up the coffin. And it's just like, unless, little bell, no, I'm motion. Mm-hmm. No? Okay, I'm fine.
Yep. And actually, after talking that, I think I'm actually going to go back into the to our dwarf friend and say there, yes, and of course I'm sure that even with everything going on, we'll of course be quite careful to keep her especially safe, especially for such a such an important customer of ours, especially one who has used our services again and again and appears to be extremely protective of those he seeks to revive. I'm sure we're on the same page, right?
He looks at the bruised up body. He's just like, yeah, protective.
You didn't know it was him.
Which I don't know. I don't know it was him. He's like, you're right. Of course. Like, we can never actually pin anything on Old Man Folger. That man he's like made of money.
Oh, I
I'm sure he
wasn't saying
wouldn't
that.
appreciate you thinking that.
Or alternately, even if we're talking in the hypothetical it was, how do you think he would appreciate it if he knew someone else was doing that?
Mm.
Even as they are, we all want to protect our jobs, don't we?
So, I mean, absolutely. Like, he keeps us in business. He keeps knocking them down. We keep picking them up, right?
Sure. I think we're ready to go.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, have fun. He's
And
like,
don't release the body to anybody, please.
he's just like, oh no, I've got it right here. It's just like you are. Like, and he's like, and he slides over the what am I looking for? What am I clipboard?
Clipboard?
Yeah, and he's just like, sign here that you are the insurance agents taking the case. Did you find the soul already, or are you still looking for that?
It is our next thing to do.
Excellent. Okay, so you're going to be leaving the body in my care for now. Um, we have a 48-hour hold policy. Obviously, you know this. Um, I think we would just bit Nika really hard if you
Oh
heard that
no.
noise. That was Nika responding. He's attacking one of her art supplies. But he's just like, obviously, if you leave the body here with me, now that it is your responsibilities. I will be taking my percentage out of your final pay. This is all right, of course, and you agree with it. Here you are. If you could just sign right here and here.
But of course.
Yep, Cleo's going to be double checking and taking a close look at the contract before signing.
Yeah, he's not smart enough to like forge anything,
Hmm.
but the system is stacked against you. Like everybody just gets a little bit of money.
Same as always.
Of course. And
The
yep,
idea.
sign.
And I was like, all right, 48 hours, everybody, or this one goes to the incinerator.
Okay, we are off.
Simmons and Bonnie up here on the wall.
Cleo, I think we should head to the brothel.
Yes, but first, looks up to the wall there. Do you two intend to keep stalking us the whole way, or is it something where I'm going to have to put some fear into you? I mean, I do admit I wouldn't mind that, but just let me know beforehand so I could prepare.
I think Bonnie's just gonna hop down and walk up to you. Well, actually, I would much rather prefer maybe tagging along. I have an interest in seeing one's soul be reclaimed, I'll say.
We are not insured for that to have guests on our task.
He's gonna get like really big eyes and look up at you and say, "Please."
Also, I can always tell when someone's lying to me. Is he lying to me?
Lying is strong. Hiding something. There is something more to it. There is something more to this salamander.
I will tell
I
you
would
both.
definitely I would like. There's no way that Simmons is not like blown away by this resurrection process. He is just everything has left his brain. He's like, I want to see somebody come back to life. This sounds amazing.
I will warn you, Simmons, right? You do not want to get too closely with the inner workings of the company. Trust me on this.
You guys save lives. This sounds amazing. What if this is great?
Save is a strong word. Reunification.
I mean, yeah, there is still the horrible in between, but like you go from dead to not, so. And that's because you guys, you helped them. You helped these people come back. You got to take pride in that.
It's just a job.
And Cleo nods in agreement.
Have you ever thought about leaving your job? Like going out on, pursuing your own adventure?
No.
I'm, well, no, never mind.
Cleo, we must go. 48 hours.
Yes, you're right.
So you've got
No
a
time for
frame.
doubts.
So if you could waste your time stopping us from following you, or you could just let us follow you, and it wouldn't waste any of your time. We'll stay back. We won't be in your way, I promise. But I mean, you've got more important stuff to worry about, so.
That is a hefty promise. If this happens, I expect you to hold to it.
Is it a deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we need to like shake on it, or is it just like a verbal agreement?
Yes, that.
Ooblia just looking at Bonnie like, I don't want to touch you.
She could see her roll her eyes. It's so much. It's so much.
It's just like, all right, pirate's honor. I'll stay out of your way.
I made some bad decisions with Bonnie in the past, and I got him this coat. So I mean, I pay my debts. I'll get you a coat if I screw anything up, for sure.
Clio has her hand out for a second, but thinks better of it, and then puts it back. Yes, let's continue.
Okay.
One second, I have it. I had the wrong token set up. Yeah, that's the right token. Alright, I did not think we were going to the brothel, so I automatically forgot what I named this brothel. I know it was a Nirvana joke.
It's heart-shaped.
No, heart-shaped brothel was the other one.
Oh.
Come as you are.
Come as you are.
That's right.
You arrive at the come as you are. And, it's like, Madame Ga is there. She answers the door, and she looks from Oubliette to Clio. Which one of them ate it?
It would be Zizix, I believe is a proper pronunciation.
Nerix.
Nerix doesn't have the money to come back.
She's dead.
Well, of course she's dead. Why else would you be here?
That is none of your concern. It is being taken care of.
Should I ask what killed her? Is it even of wonder?
How much do you really want to know? How important is it to you?
She's like, I love all my girls. It's like, I hate the way that the city treats them. But we all gotta make our bells. So what do you need? Are you looking for a soul? You think she'd cling around here?
Well, we have very few leads, but maybe she felt a special connection here.
All right. Have your look around. It's like, don't cost me any customers. Don't, bat your lashes at anybody. Come on.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
It's like, are those with you? Like, points at Bonnie and Simmons.
Near us, at least.
I'm whispering
Well,
to
if they
Bonnie. I
wanna
feel
end
like
up
we're going to
paying-
get in trouble. I feel like we're going to get in trouble if we put this on the expense report.
Administrator Whitclaw, currently sitting back at the like in the future, looks at the paperwork. It's just like, Simmons, come as you are brothel. It's like, it's a brothel. It's right next door to the heart-shaped brothel.
I was gonna ask, is this a Lockstitch mission?
No.
Mm-mm.
This is a Bonnie wanted to do it. Simmons was sent directly by the captain to help Bonnie.
Got it.
But you could expense these things.
Right.
The caretaker, what was their name again?
Ga. G-A-H.
Ga.
Madame Ga.
Madam, could you please show them the best time that anybody could have here at the Come As You Are?
Are they paying? Are you paying? The
I
best
would like to
time.
use Sway and, let's see, pull an item from my inventory that's worth something good. Hold on. Let's see. I have a theatrical makeup kit that I could gift her and costume jewelry for her girls.
She's like, oh, go ahead and make me that sway. Give yourself an extra die for it too. This is controlled great. That
There's a
1 6 is plenty. That's all
My
you need in
God.
this game.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
And she's just like, she looks at you guys and just like gives you a big old
Phew.
wink. And she's like, come on, little guys, let's get you in here.
I say under my breath, keep them busy. Keep them entertained.
It's like, oh, we know how to keep people entertained.
Thank you. And these
That
are for your
sounds
girls.
threatening.
And she's like, I'm sorry for being hard on you, like rough on you. It's been a rough time.
No,
And
it's okay. I understand.
a bunch of girls come out and do grab Bonnie and Simmons and like lead you back. I am not making you have any sexual relationship with these women. Like, you do not have to at all. It's like very geisha-like situation. They're gonna go play music for you. They'll play games with you. But they are going to try to like keep you out of Oubliette's hair. Like, while this is going on. Like, Oubliette
Funny.
has...
Are we doing the like grab the railing, like getting dragged away thing?
If you want to, for sure.
I just think it's really funny.
Like, this orc woman comes out and she's just like, are those bugs in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh, I have
Hey,
a lot of
big
bugs in my
fella.
pocket. I have a whole bag of them. I bring them everywhere.
Like, oh my god, you have to tell me all about it. It's just like, do you eat them, or are they just your friends?
Nope. You
Let's
eat?
go.
Wait.
Let's go the other way.
Oh no, I never had that. I just eat them. Are they? Oh no.
Bugs can be...
Wait, do you think could they bring the bugs back to life? And I point to where Oubliette and Clio just were, and now they're just gone.
Gone. We're gone.
Mm-hmm. I don't have an interior of this brothel as a map, and I think that might be hard to like get Midjourney to create anyway. But regardless, like, Ga is walking you two through it, and she's just like, been seeing a lot of your company lately. So you two know the job. The job would be like, you hold the bell up and it will start to tingle. Not like tingle, like actually just start to ring slightly.
Ring.
When you get close to the soul that is contracted for this. And as she's like walking through it, and she's just like, it's ramped up lately. Have you, like people are paying less, expecting more? Girls are going out on their jobs, and it's just dangerous. It's like, nobody should have to die that way. But they're taking advantage of the fact that they can pay to bring them back, so they didn't technically kill anybody.
Such a sad state of affairs.
I wish there was a better way for this, but do you remember anyone being able to leave recently? Try to get away from this cycle.
She stops and she's just like, I'm sure somebody left.
But you're having trouble remembering, aren't you?
I'm sure people have left. Like, we have many people coming and going. And just look today, you brought 2 new people.
Yes. Do you happen to keep a log of those who come and go? I think it may be something where we both may want to take a look later.
Oh,
It's
yes.
not part of the job, but
Spreading out. Everybody has a side hustle. I've seen my fair share of private dicks.
I bet.
But,
Public ones too, right?
The
No,
public ones
no.
are the scary ones.
Mm.
Also, I imagine the public ones there are the ones, well, they really cut down on the profit margin, I imagine.
Mm.
So, yeah. Um, what do you think a good role to find the ghost would be? How do you, if say she's here?
Survey or attune?
I could see a tune working.
I've
Yeah,
got
that was
nothing
my
in
first
attune.
thought as well.
Do you have any points in attune? Because I don't.
I don't. The only other thing I could think of there is perhaps Tinker, concerned that the
Mm.
bell as it is not may not be able to get there, so try to use it in a way that it actually is able to pick something up from a longer range.
Smart.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
have one in Tinker.
Two in Tinker here, so
Go for it.
Right, yeah. Oubliette can give you
Mm.
an extra
Yes.
die. This is risky standard, though. There is something risky about this.
and one bonus die. Let's see what happens.
You
Yes.
got that 6.
Ah,
The bonus die did it too.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So here's some interesting things. Tsoki, not Tsoki. Bonnie and Simmons. In the other room, you hear that bell tinkling. And Clio, you feel the soul of this girl, like, being pulled into the bell. And because it was a tinker roll that gave you this 6, something about it strikes you as odd. It's like the soul is partitioned. Like it is being stored in one spot of the bell, one amount of it. But there's something else that is there's a new rune on this bell that you don't recognize.
something's wrong here.
Mm.
And I point to the new rune.
The rune is definitely Biromancy. You all have been around Biromancy enough. You understand that that is that. I don't know if you can read Biromancy. You can tell me yourself. But it has something to do with memory.
I think Clio would probably know something given her ghost contract ability.
Yeah, this is part of her soul is being pulled away from the rest of her soul to just stay in this spot. So there are two different ones. Like they can put her soul back in the body without this. This part's not going back in.
Hmm.
This is. I'm starting to get some very bad connections here. Is it it's being partitioned?
Um.
And I explain what Alan just said, quietly, of course, so people can't overhear.
Mm. how would we find the split?
I don't know, but if nothing else, our contract did say to return the soul to the body. I don't think we'd be doing our job if we didn't return the entire soul, do you?
No, not at all. We need all of it.
Clio, you would definitely know that this is above your pay grade. This is like headquarters stuff.
So, we aren't supposed to be doing this, but I'll be honest, my trust of headquarters is a bit of an ebb at the moment. I'm not sure if I speak for myself here, but
No, we're on the same page, certainly. I have a spirit bane charm, but I'm not sure what or how to use it.
Those are usually for bad spirits. Because there are bad
Repelling,
spirits.
right?
Yeah,
Repelling.
for bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think those ones who are less connected to the company might be a good excuse.
I think
That
you're
sigh
right.
was amazing.
She's over you. Just saying.
So, Ga leads you out. Simmons and Bonnie, you two just like covered in lipstick kisses. Whether or not that they were actually kissing you, it might have been just like they were practicing makeup on you. It's like had just a great time. Like they played Victorian era rock band, which is just like you guys had a jam session.
Nice.
All right.
I'm sure Simmons' eyelashes are fantastic now.
Oh, just amazing.
But did they do their
He's
nails?
Oh my god, did they? Wait, does Bonnie have nails?
That was my question.
Oh, I don't know.
They just paint the fingertips.
Yeah.
Paint where nails could be. They just gave you press-ons. They're just like, I learned how to do this from my dear friend Bucket. Bucket. I miss her. I heard she got married. I heard she was a widow. Bucket.
Right.
I don't know why saying Becky that way is like the funniest thing to me, but it is. Sorry, I lied to you. I know why. It's just stupid to explain that Persona 5, we did everything we could to fuck our teacher and we just kept calling her Bucket. That's the juicy scoops. Is that the lore you all want?
It's a
Is that why
lot
you
of
come here?
information to process.
it's going into the book. Sure.
All right, everybody. What's the next step?
Mhm.
You have her soul. It's in there. Absolutely. You guys can just go turn in your job right now. Go back to the office, give them the bell, they'll take it to the resurrection specialist. Bing bang boom, $300.
But we're missing part of it.
You've done your job. You rang the bell. You're not supposed to read it.
Well, I'm afraid they can't stop me because I can read.
Hmm. Well said, Cleo. What do you think of going to the coffee shop? Do you think there might be something there?
Even if nothing else, there is caffeine there, and I can always use some.
Do you think I hate to follow you again, but do you think that
Ugh.
they'd have a place where I could wash some of this stuff off at that coffee shop?
I'm sure you can find a hose on the street.
Sweet,
Why
can
does it
you?
have to be
That
the
would be
coffee
helpful.
shop? No,
It's
you
just
can
I could
find
drive
it.
myself. I don't
I am
want
not
to just
finding it
touch
for you.
people's
I
stuff.
I
have a
don't like to
job
be
to
called
do.
hose. We prefer ladies of the night.
100%. That was fantastic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought professionals was the appropriate term. Is that still
Oh,
is that
God.
acceptable?
Professional, like I am a professional. Says the orc one. She's like
We
I am a pro.
we treat all ladies with respect. I have a particular issue with this bat and Newt.
Oh, the bat and Newt. She's like I don't know.
We could start a company. We could start a company called Bad and New. That sounds
Somewhere
great.
else, not
What would you
here.
do?
Thank you.
Would you sell bugs?
I don't know yet.
You still didn't answer me. Do you eat them?
Yes.
Delicious.
Does anybody want any?
No, thank you.
Pull out a bag that's covered in lipstick. That's full of bugs.
Absolutely not.
I give it to the orc woman and I say, "Thank you for a good time."
She's like, oh. It's like, my name's Pashmina, by the way.
Pashmina. Thank you.
And she starts stuffing her face with bugs. But professionally.
Simmons turns
Mercy.
back to Ugly and Clio and goes, "Okay, so will you show me where that hoe is? Hose is where that hose is."
Mm. Fine, come along. We must go. Au revoir, Mga.
Okay.
Au revoir, Pashmina.
I did say the coffee shop was right next to headquarters, right? That is
I think so, yeah.
one of the things I did actually say. Let me real quick go here. This is downtown headquarters of Widow's Lament. As you are walking past it, there is not deja vu. That's the wrong word. Like there, Bonnie, the candle bursts into silver light and aims down. Like it is telling you that your pirate queen is both directly in front of you and beneath you at the same time.
He's gonna fish out of his pocket real quick because he feels it doing whatever. He's just like, "Oh, Simmons, we're getting closer. I knew following these guys would be good for us."
I wonder if they've maybe they've been close to the body or something. Maybe it's the person's dead, and maybe it's somebody maybe it's somebody they've met, and that's why it's going to them too.
I don't know if it's that
Oh.
per se, Simmons,
Oh,
but
okay. I have to ask, what is with this candle?
That's a candle.
I'm gonna
And what does it do?
It lights the way to the Pirate Queen. Bye, Pirate Queen.
What? I don't think you're going to find a pirate queen here.
Well, maybe not yet, but maybe if I could get her to remember, or get some clues, then it's all right. It's all right.
No.
Maybe
Please, continue on the remember point.
Oh yes, memory.
It's hard to explain. All right.
Go ahead.
I have this memory, kind of. It's there, but I can't focus on it. And I'm there. I'm standing next to the Pirate Queen, and it's important to me that I find her and make her remember so that I may also remember whatever it is we have forgotten. And he's gonna like point the candle closer to Oubliette, and it's just like, and something about you is important. I just know it.
I don't. You kind of look familiar, but I think maybe a dream, or you look like someone I spoke to. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have this memory.
Bonnie, that's just what you said to me.
Oh, and here I thought that my memory issues were the only one, but mine are a bit different, I'm afraid. Oh, yeah. Do you remember the last time someone left Belltown?
Do I remember?
Roll. What do I think? Just roll a fortune. That is just.
Ah,
Or
number of dice.
I would say 2.
Okay.
And let me ask you before you make the roll: do you like? Is it positive if you do remember, or is it positive if you don't? Like, do you want to remember?
Torn between helping Simmons and Bonnie or
Just living your life.
convincing them to go look somewhere else and just keep going. So, I guess I don't feel strongly either way. So I'm gonna say no. I don't. I don't really want to remember.
All right. So we are hoping that, for Bonnie's sake, Oubliette rolls low. For Oubliette's sake, rolls high.
Here we go. Aw,
All right.
beans.
Just a mixed. There's gonna be stress involved. Go ahead and take. Roll me a do. This is definitely a resolve. Oh shit, you have way more resolve than. Yeah, you have that much resolve. So it's 6 stress minus whatever you're about to roll. But you do roll 3 dice, so. So you do take 1 stress as just like trying not to remember this.
Okay.
And coming out of the door of the place is just like a very wizardly looking guy. He has a hat that looks like a bell. And he's just like, see you next week. See you all next week. And he just like walks through. He just looks at you all. Oh, regular congregation. And he just like looks over at Oubliette and Clio. He's just like, and he says, "What are you two doing here?" It's like, shouldn't you be out on a job? It's like, oh, a bell! Excellent, you finished your job already.
No, not quite.
No, I'm afraid we're having some difficulties, and I need a very good stimulant in order to make sure that I don't keep having those difficulties. Thus, getting a cup.
Oh, I don't know what I named this coffee shop. I know I named it before. Is currently closed down. The manager had a death in the family.
Are we looking into it?
Oh, it wouldn't be us looking into it. Well, we're not. I don't. Sorry, do you care why people died? Why?
Sometimes, but gives us something else
Just
to think
looking for
about.
new business.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Folger's coffee shop? Out of character, is this Folger's coffee shop or is it a
Yeah.
different coffee shop?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
There's definitely got to be another one in town, but I just don't know what it is. I did name this one. I'm gonna go back and watch the video to figure out what I named it. But
The
he,
other one is owned by a guy named Max.
it's Max Wells' house.
Yes, Max Wells.
Max Wells. And he sees the bell, and I think you're all like appropriate enough characters that you see him look at the bell and see the mark on the bell. He's just like, you don't have to worry about this. And he waves his hand. He is trying to make you forget. Like, he is force waving, you don't need to think about this.
He's someone we work with, or just random dude?
He is somebody that works at headquarters.
Can we use a trance powder?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it in his face like pocket sand. Because he's not interfering with this.
All right, roll me a shit. Okay, this is an attack. Roll me a finesse.
Sweet.
Controlled, great, because he does not see this coming. There is no chance
Fabulous.
in hell that he thinks anybody is going to throw sand in his face.
Ah.
Okay. No, it's success at a cost.
Okay.
And it hits him in the face, and he waves his hand. Roll me 1d4. Oubliette, you're 1, Bonnie, you're 2, Clio, you're 3, Simmons, you're 4.
No.
Bonnie, you were just like looking around, very confused what's going on right now. Like, you were just in a room playing guitar?
Euphemism.
Now you're outside of this place. You've never seen this place before in your life. You have your candle in your hand and it is going berserk. There is a weird-looking wizard that with a bell hat on in front of you, and his face is covered in sparkly powder.
I just
Looking absolutely furious, by the way. I bloody
Same.
knew it.
He's erasing our memories.
Bonnie's gonna look
Yes,
to Simmons and just go, Simmons, look, we're getting close. You can tell by how the candles lit up.
I know, oh no.
One track mind.
It happened. Bonnie, come on, we gotta get out of here.
But where are we going? We're just at the brothel.
It's like, did we pay?
I took care of it for you.
Oh, that's so kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you throw at us, old man? Look what you did to him. He just lost the last 10 minutes.
Please, don't worry about the old man. We will deal with that later. It's an
Let's go.
intra-company dispute. Please, don't worry about it.
Follow along.
Mm-hmm.
Does he just pass out? He just falls asleep on the thing, or is he in a trance?
There's no description. He's in a trance.
All right. He's going back and forth, just like, my name's Erwin. Nice to meet you.
His name's Erwin.
My name's Erwin.
Clio.
Nice to meet you.
Clio,
Okay.
do you think we can get any other information from him in the States?
I'd rather not risk it there. Although, honestly, we don't have many better leads.
Mm-mm.
So, Erwin, are you keeping anything important here?
Put the
No.
bell in your pocket.
I just like, no, this place doesn't have anything important. Oublia, he's lying.
Mm-hmm. Like looking into a mirror. My ability. Erwin, why don't we tell the truth? We're good friends.
I don't even know your names. Oh, wait, no, that's a lie.
Mm. Well, you can stop lying to us anytime, because I can tell.
No, you can't. That's a lie.
Yeah, we're 3 in a row now. We're not gonna get anywhere. Can you please tell us the truth?
Oh, so to convince him, it will be sway. If you fail a sway one, it will knock him out of his trance. But you have.
I have 3.
Yep. Then you could go ahead and take the shot at it.
And if I sway someone, I may cause them to forget everything, or it's happened until they interact with me again.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Is it risky?
Yeah. I would say risky, but risky
Oh.
great.
Yes. I'll take a
Is still
5.
good. Like, yeah. Like in Blaze in the Dark, the 1 is not. You don't have to worry about the low roll at all. The high one always takes care of it. So, Erwin's just looking at you. I can trust you. Okay. I didn't know you got a promotion. I didn't know you guys were in. All right.
Of course,
So
we're
here's
such good workers.
It's still hush hush.
Oh, I'm very, very glad to hear it. And congratulations on your promotions, of course. Are these
Merci.
2 new recruits?
There are traveling companions.
Oh. Just, it's just like, anybody that comes in doesn't leave. Like, elbow. It's like, alright, what are we looking for here? Have you been given the tour of the facility? I have time.
We're looking into a split soul.
Oh, okay, they got you in the split soul. Absolutely. Okay, do you need to make the memory deposit? It's
Can
very
you tell
simple.
us more about how that works?
Absolutely. You go down into the vault, and your key card will get you access. You, of course, remembered your key card. Looks just like this, and he pulls out his and puts it back in his pocket. Looks just like this. All you need to do, go through, deposit the bell onto the scales. It'll pull out the subsequent memory that we'd want to keep from prying eyes, prying magic. People actually remembering things. Some things are best forgotten, of course. I'm sure this guy knows. Points at Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So you look like a man with regrets. Or memories that you'd rather not have. We can help you with that. No charge.
Oh, don't worry. We already have that covered. He's a companion for a reason.
Yeah, they were gonna help me figure that out. That was one of the. Yeah, they'll tell you.
Ooh, any of you looking to be an apprentice mimetic mage?
We can always talk about that later.
Oh, okay. Anyway, deposit the bell on the scales. The scale will remove the memory, and then you will be left with a clean soul. knowing only what we needed to know.
Fully intact?
Fully? Well, with the exception of whatever little bits might have made up the soul after the memory that we don't want them to remember has. Or specifically, he has more to say, but I think he's starting to like wake up. It would take another sway, or it would have taken a 6 for it.
I glance at Ubiet and make a gesture to pocket where I keep my slumber essence.
Mm. Yes.
Oh no, that's quite all right there. Actually, would you like a drink on me? And going to suggest there, to celebrate our promotions, and then I'm going to provide the vial of slumber essence to him.
He grabs it. Well, the coffee shop's closed, so bottoms up. And he just gulps it right down.
I'm gonna swipe the card and we're gonna go do the thing.
Okay, alright. So now we've actually gotten into the Blades in the Dark portion of the game.
Oh man,
Let's go.
what a trip.
Inside this facility, we know that it's in the basement because Bonnie's candle is pointing down. We know it's in a vault because that's what Erwin just told you. You have his key card. You don't know exactly what you're looking for.
Some kind
We know
of
we're looking for
criminal.
scales.
You're looking for scales. Alright. So let me run down this checklist. Is it a brave and daring plan?
Yeah, we can get in trouble if we get caught, I'm sure.
You
We're not
definitely
supposed
get
to
in
be here.
trouble. So, like, you start with 1 die, brave and daring. That makes 2. Do you have information that makes it easier for you? You have a key. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have the key card, which we know is used to get in.
Absolutely, 3d4. So do you have any way to bypass the security, or do you have any information about the security of this place?
I mean, the key card would do that too,
It
right?
needs a key card.
It needs a key card, but are there cameras?
Hmm.
Ooh,
We don't know.
We know there are wizards that can erase our memory, so I mean, we got to watch out for that.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, okay. I'll give you the 4D. And do they know that you are coming? No. The only person that had any idea is now asleep on the street, and he will forget about this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, this ragtag group is about to... Now, walk me through your plan. Like, so... And I'm not saying that you guys are in here right yet, but this is the lobby of that place. You're gonna have to, like, get past the crone at the desk. That's just her role. I'm not calling her old. She is just a crone. Then make your way into a highly secure area that you do not know whether there are cameras or not, but you do have the proper, like, identifications for you. You guys both have uniformed clothes and have a convincing lie that you got a promotion. So,
As much as Oubliette doesn't like the two of us, it could be used to advantage as like where, like he said, are we joining the are we new recruits or something? You could be like putting us into showing us the ropes, getting us signed up for all the crap that we've got to go through, because I'm sure there's a whole bunch of forms we have to sign.
Orientation.
Oh yes, many forms with very important buromantic effects.
all right. That sounds great. Who wants to roll me 4d6. You could each roll me your own die if you want to. Or
That
does one
actually sounds
person
kind of
wanna roll?
fun.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Each one of you give me 1d6. This is to see our starting position on this mission.
Oh,
Oh,
it didn't show
Simmons
up.
got a 5 though. Simmons did get a 5. I'll read the rolls for everybody. Bonnie rolled a 3, Oubliette rolled a 1, Clio rolled a 2, and then Simmons rolled a 5. I would say mostly successful then. You all have made it downstairs.
Oh, I have something for this.
No, absolutely.
A pouch of black powder, or black salt, but I'm going to grind it in between my hands and toss it. I was thinking about like smearing it on cameras or somehow obscuring the. And these are eyeballs, so
They
maybe the
are
black salt will
eyeballs
be
growing
great.
out of the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And they are doing the Metal Gear Solid camera check. But so far, you all have not run into anybody. Making your way down, you haven't seen the scales, but then all of a sudden, Akhana's just Oubliette's rubbing salt into the eyes.
Just using my parasol sword to scratch it in there, tossing it. Yeah.
So yeah, all right. Right, that problem solved as well. As you make your way, this is the direction the candle is telling you. It is glowing brighter and brighter. This man has not seen you yet. You rolled a 5. You are in a comfortable position. You all have not been found. The cameras didn't see you. This man's got his legs kicked up. He's reading a comic of some kind. But whatever's behind this door is what we're looking for. Also, you haven't found the scales that we talked about, but you haven't entered a vault yet either.
Clio, do you want to roleplay an orientation that we're taking them on?
Yes, absolutely. I think I could do something like that.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to be a bit louder here. And of course, here is, well, I won't say it's where the magic happens, but it's a critical thing there. Maybe someday, if you work hard and work well, you may even be able to, to do what we do here. I'm very glad to see that you've both agreed to this. It's a very demanding job, a very, you know, very dangerous, of course. Insurance is never a clean business, but, well, we must do what we can to ensure the best for our clients. I'm sure you both understand. And
Absolutely.
yes, and as I'm going there, I'm, showing my face, showing, the various portions there, and giving a nod to the guard, like I belong here, and oh, yeah, I know, but I have to show them, sort of thing.
And I'm
Basically,
holding blank documents and a pen, and I'm just following along. Checking off the list.
Simmons, Bonnie.
This is I'm so excited we get to help bring people back. This is I'm ever since you guys showed me that one, man, I couldn't get this out of my head. I'm so excited we're going to be able to do this. Simmons completely believes that he's going to be able to help resurrect people in Valtown.
well, of course, you have to be precise. Bring him back the proper way, the right way, the widower's way.
Oh, is that our tagline? Do we get
Yes.
business cards?
Sure, we can do that.
This is I'm so excited.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Who are you? Erwin already went home for the day. He didn't clear anybody else.
Oh, we chatted with him at the front. He was authorized to this whole tour.
Oh, Erwin does like giving tours.
Yes, he's wonderful man. Just glad that we were able to see him and enjoy and be able to talk about our new positions and just yes, it's always best to make sure that the next generation is able to to get a good view of everything they need to know.
Well, hello newbies. I'm Darmit. He puts his hand out to shake Simmons' hand. Simmons and Bonnie's hands.
Do we each take a hand, shake at the same time, Bonnie? What do you think?
That's
Yeah,
this is very awkward. All right. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
It's very out of sync as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the worst. This
Yeah,
is the worst handshake.
Like gym
ever.
ropes.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
I'm afraid we're still teaching them not to do the wave handshake. It's a process.
We are working on it.
oh, he takes a step back. You think you can pop and lock? And then he starts doing the
Whew.
robot.
I'm
He's
not
like,
good.
I kid. Don't you worry.
Pretty sure Bonnie can bust a move though.
I was about to.
I was gonna say
Mhm.
I've heard tales.
He takes a step back and he's just like bunching.
Okay.
Yeah, Bonnie will step up and do a nice robot. Just reach into his reach into his coat pocket and like pull out like a cardboard
Oh, man.
robot hat and put it on. Just do
Fucking props.
I thought you were gonna put a mat down, a cardboard box,
I thought he was
cut
too.
open, and you could break dance on it. And then do the robot.
It's like
Pourquoi ne la deux? That's again the only French I know.
I know comment tu t'appelles. That's it. That's I can ask you if you tell me your name. That's it though. Anything further? I'm done. And somehow I passed French. All right.
Fantastic.
Is this? You know what? This is a rec roll for sure. No, but we can. But what is the is? Are we trying to knock this guy out? Are we trying to just get past him? Is he
Like
a bro
finesse.
now?
Yeah, if we can finesse our way in there.
Yeah,
We're friends.
thinking
now.
as a backup, if we start seeing trouble, is that basically slink into the shadows, and if there's trouble, use a fine bottle of whiskey and
Mhm.
prowl and conk 'em.
Darm is just like, oh shit. And he starts waving his arms back and forth. He's just like, I'm going for it. I haven't done it in years. And he just starts spinning on his back.
I'm cheering and hollering. Woo!
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
Somehow breakdancing always solves all of our problems in games. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way in real life, but I've never tried it, so.
I mean, there's always a first.
I think he
Next
needs
time
to roll.
Mm.
And if he rolls really
Mhm.
badly, he knocks
Performance.
himself out.
The thing is, in I don't roll in Blades in the Dark.
Okay.
Oh.
Not even for funsies.
Okay. Oh, he's terrible. He's the worst. He's the third worst breakdancer we've ever seen.
It's been a while. Give it a break.
Oh god.
Pull the hammy.
Okay.
Help him
Okay.
up.
Oh, Darman, are you okay?
You need a doctor.
I don't need a doctor. My right pocket, I've got some medication. My back went out. Oh, just reach in my right pocket and
Simmons,
grab
you're a little guy. Go get it.
somebody with slender fingers. These pants are very tight.
That okay.
Sorry.
Look out. One of those, the two pills look very similar. One's a painkiller, one's an incredibly potent sedative. It's like,
So
don't wo-
you need both?
I,
Is that what you're
I
saying?
just need the painkiller.
So you need both. Okay, got it.
No, just the painkiller. It's a yellow pill. The sedative is a beige pill.
No chance you.
What are the letters?
She's like, you might have to reach past my purse. Like I've got my change in there.
You have your purse in your pocket?
I put my purse in my pocket. I have the tight cargo jeans.
That was
The
your
pocket
mistake.
goes all the way down to my knee.
I actually take out my fine bottle of whiskey. We actually meant this to celebrate the new hire. Do you need some of this to help wash it down?
That would be
Mhm.
great, but I'm not. Whatever it is, do not mix the sedative with alcohol. Is that alcohol? I can't see because I can't really look up.
It's apple juice.
Apple juice can go, but I don't want I don't want the sedative. Make sure it's not a sedative. I just need the painkiller and not to go to sleep.
Okay, so how
I'm
do
the
I
only
get both of
security
them?
working here tonight.
What do I have to roll for this to get both of them?
This is like
A finesse?
I would say finesse, or prowl. I will also accept prowl. Prowling in
I
his
have
pockets.
2 in finesse, and I would help.
I have 2
Yep,
in power.
I was actually going to say that I was going to help as well with the with fine whiskey and add the point of stress and the using the item for that.
So throw everything into a finesse then?
Yes. Add 2 dice. Actually, yeah. Add 2. You have. This is controlled greater success because you have infiltrator. You are not affected by
Nice.
quality or tier when bypassing security measures. This dude, despite the fact Darmit has clearly come off as just an idiot, was supposed to be head of security.
Okay.
Like this guy was supposed to be like a big deal if you guys had to fight him.
This is
What
controlled
happened was
great.
he's controlled great. 2 extra dice.
So controlled great, bonus 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and the first one was a 6, just like bloop. You reach in there, you get his key card. Had a security key card. And she's like, oh yeah, just move that out of the way. I feel that. And she's like, okay, that's the pills. You got them both? All right, you can tell which one's yellow and which one's beige, right? You're not colorblind.
Yeah, these are definitely the one.
Oh, excellent. Oh, it's like, okay, thanks for moving my purse out of the way. There's 600 bells in there. I was like,
Just leave. No,
I counted those.
That's
those
okay.
bells.
You can just hang on to those. That's fine.
There's a candy bar in there.
Oh, can I have the candy bar? Are you done with it?
It's yeah, I guess.
Actually, wait. Would it make it easier for you to take these pills if if they were shoved into a?
Oh,
I
I
mean,
would.
this pill, if it was shoved
Oh.
into a candy bar.
I'm sorry. Did you say pills? I just need
No,
the one.
this one
I
pill,
just
yeah.
need the one.
No, just
Shove them
one.
both in the candy bar and just shove the candy bar in his mouth.
Oh, well,
And give a little bit of whiskey to
Yeah,
help
yeah, see,
wash it
here,
down.
help him wash it
Splash it
down.
all in there. Yep.
wait, is that whiskey or apple juice?
Apple
Apple
juice.
juice.
Oh,
It's
my-
very
Of course.
it's the
I'm
best
gonna
apple
open my
juice.
Fermented.
My mouth is covered in chocolate.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
There's also
so-
probably some mustard in there too, left over from my
Yeah.
hand.
Did you just stain my jeans? Did you just? These are my tight cargo. These are my cargo skinny jeans.
What?
Don't worry, I can fix that. And I use a bit of the whiskey there to help, A, to clean, and B, make it look like he was really, really soused on the job.
Mhm.
It really. That is some strong smelling apple juice you got there. It was. I feel dizzy. All right, we drug Darmit. He's unconscious completely. I did say we're not supposed to mix meds like with him though.
Yeah, we gave him. There's both in there and the
Simmons, you
alcohol.
just
It's
killed
all at
this
the same
man. You
time.
know that, right?
He's fine. He's gonna be fine.
Oh,
He's
is
a
he?
big
Oh,
guy. He's a big
It's
guy.
insurance.
Oh my
Of
god,
course.
perfect.
Head security has the best insurance. He's fine.
You're
Mhm.
brilliant.
He'll be fine.
This will be my first job. We get to bring him back.
You know you don't work here, right?
Yeah, we make our own work. Right? I think that's what you guys do.
Commission, boys.
Job security.
Security is right.
All right, okay. So the vault door opens, and inside you see what look like security lock boxes. Like, what do they call them?
Security boxes.
Are they just
Mhm.
security boxes? Is that all they
Mhm.
call it? Man, they should have a cooler name than that. But
Lockbox.
you see, just each one is labeled something else. Like, there are names of people all around this room. There are a couple like really big ones. Clio, you see your own name. On one of the smaller ones, you see a set of scales. And yeah,
I think we found the place.
Yeah. I point my name out to Obiet and just. I knew it. Of course, it makes sense. And I'm also going to look for the, for the head of the Madam of the Come As You Are to see if she has a name here.
Mm.
Ah,
were you saying her name or were you just saying ah?
it was Ga, right?
There's
G-A-H,
God.
Ga.
Yeah.
I don't think Ga has one. Ga hasn't died.
Does Folger have one?
Mm.
Folgers
Or
like
Nerix?
Folger has one quite
Oh.
large.
We need to get that.
They are locked. Security deposit. That's what I'm looking like. Not security deposit.
Deposit
Safe
box?
deposit.
Safe deposit
Safety
box?
deposit. Yeah. Man,
We should
the
probably
world has
do
bad names for things.
the scale thing first, right? Before, just in case
Mhm.
something bad happens.
Mm-hmm. Yes. We.
Yep. If you want a better name, maybe we could call these like special insurance policies.
Does have a nice ring to it.
You're gonna put the bell on the scale, though.
Is the scale in here?
Yeah, it's right on the. Oh, this one has a background. I don't like it when they have backgrounds.
Production.
It's the production value is important to me. So you take the bell with. I have forgotten her name again.
Eric's.
Nerix's soul in it. And you set it on the scale. That part, that one rune that means memory, glows, 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 and then you see Folger's lockbox light up for a moment. Ah, I copied you guys.
Oh.
Does it light up in a way that it's like trying to, like something's trying to move out of it, or
Like the memory just went into it,
into the box?
into the box.
Oh, that's not good.
Mm.
You have a.
Yeah, I think we need to do a bit of entering into those.
Bonnie, none of this is interesting to you right now.
Right. I was like, where's my candle leading me?
Your candle is leading you to what looks like an ancient chest. Not that guy.
Hmm.
This is with a beard.
I have some burglary gear on me, and I'm gonna pull that out. I'm gonna start working on it. I think.
I like everybody else is having this conversation. Simmons just like, how do I resurrect people? Clio and Oublia just like, what does this have ramifications on the soul? Bonnie.
Homer Simpsoning it.
Bonnie, is this? It's probably either a tinker or a wreck. If you are
Yeah.
not, if you don't care about breaking it, it's wreck. If you do care, it's probably tinker.
If it wasn't a treasure chest, I don't think he would care. But since it is a chest, he wants to keep it intact. If it was just one of the lock boxes, I would have brought out my demolition tools.
All right, So this is tinker, 1 bonus die, controlled. Great, you guys are in the like. I can't even like punish you all from any rolls because all you're doing is just succeeding.
Okay. You want that now?
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Yeah.
Oh
okay.
my
Holy
God.
crap!
Yeah, that's game's over, everybody. We
I'm here to
got
do a
the
job.
end of it. Inside that box, you find it looks an ancient cloth, but on it you see a goat's head with a parasol crossed with a sword.
Hey, that. I don't see this because I'm talking about shit, but that's familiar. That's what I was talking about earlier.
And then you see Oubliette, what did you wear as a pirate queen? Like, if this is your toned down outfit, what did Oubliette look like when she was a pirate queen?
Leather jacket with French lace, puffy sleeves, black high knee boots, and a ruffled skirt.
That outfit is in here, as well as what is. And I know everybody's done this. I know I'm not new with this. There is a ship in a bottle. The ship looks less like a hugely physical object and more like, what if a ship was a ghost? I'll put it on the screen in just a second.
I've seen that before.
And because I can speak to ghosts, I make it sail around the room
It's in a bottle.
in the bottle, of course.
Oubliette, you just standing there, you remember who you are. Like,
Where am I?
Bonnie, you remember who you are.
I think he's just gonna turn to Simmons and just be like, "Oh, Simmons! Oh, it's all here! Ah, we've done it!"
What done what?
Cleo,
I'm gonna.
let me 1 second, real
Okay.
quick for Cleo. Cleo, you are the quartermaster of the Threateney, the ship that the pirate queen Oubliette is in command of. and you remember that as well.
Clio, it's time to go.
Yes, I think so. This is. Uh, honestly, I do feel this is something where I would love to get some horrific revenge and terror, but I suspect this is probably not the time for that, my queen.
No, all in due time.
Hey, Simmons, how you doing?
What hi. Why are you sound what just happened? Bonnie?
I'm gonna knock him out.
Oh god.
Shit! Second time Akhana's punched
Uh,
Simmons!
Ah.
No, it's too
Uh.
much.
I almost hid in the box. I was this friggin' close to doing it. I should have.
Do we think it's necessary for Oubliette to roll an attack on Bonnie? Or do we just think sorry, not Bonnie, not
I was
Bonnie,
like,
but
hey, wait a
Simmons.
second.
Or do we just think it's like that one scene in animes where it's just like, good night, and a karate chop on the back of the neck,
Yeah.
and Simmons is out?
It's like I'm showing him the candle that is like going nuts right now, and it's about to launch into an explanation. Just thump.
Do you leave him locked up down here?
That does seem.
Just leave me in there with right next to the guy that I basically poisoned.
Yeah, we can drag him out of the vault, but we're gonna leave him down here.
Yes, that is best. It's definitely too dangerous to leave him this, to take him with. If I may, my queen, I would like to give him one small boon, to give him one word of thanks for actually leading us to the point where we could become who we are again.
What are you talking about? Knocking, what are you doing to me? What? Hold on. What? Simmons is just like backing up.
I think it's like you have to have like the whatcha, like to the back of your neck, so calm, just out. Nika said the captain will be sending Rupert to collect Simmons.
That'll do. I would like to grab the bottle, the ship in it, and we're gonna run out of here.
And if Oubliette gives me the go ahead, I'll actually take Simmons' book for a second and do a quick and basically write in it quickly there. You have touched greatness and brought it out of the muck. Thank you. Never see us again.
Au revoir.
That's right, Rupert. Let me take us to Sonnery here. As the last we're going to see for now until next season. But let's focus ping down here. All right. Is Oubliette and her crew sailing through the waters of Sonnery. Like, once again, like, we now have our third full Pirate Queen crew that we've seen. We have the Captain, or the Sea Devil. We have the Storm. And we have Oubliette in the Threatening. Do you want to have a moniker, Oubliette?
Yes.
You have time to think on it, absolutely. The Threatening is a ghost ship, for the record. It sails wherever. You do not need to sail over land with this thing. over water with this thing. It can go anywhere. So, these three, like Bonnie is Oubliette's first mate. Clio is Oubliette's quartermaster, and the other, and I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we think Blue and Echo are also part of your crew? From the previous game, or do we think there's just two more out there that we will find later?
I first thought leave it up to their players.
This is fair. This is fair.
Yeah. Invitation is open.
Excellent. Puts voice in more things, though.
Oh no.
Puts coal in more things.
Well,
So did
you
you,
could
like,
always
leave-
assume and assign.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like even it could be if Cole would want, it could even be something where it wasn't the spirit that was inhabiting the the puppet that was the officer. It was the puppet itself, and the spirit was locked up elsewhere.
There we go. Yeah, absolutely, totally a thing we could do. And then we cut back to Simmons, groggily waking up hours later. Darmit has been throwing up. It's the only way that he doesn't die. He either dies or he's been throwing up a lot.
No, he pukes a lot. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Like there's a giant puddle. I probably am half in it because they didn't leave me in it, but it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming they didn't leave. How did you leave me, guy? Leave me in it. Leave me in that room.
Just
tossed.
haphazardly.
Okay. I have an important question before Alan continues.
Go for it.
Did you close the door?
Which door?
The vault door.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Rupert shows up on the scene, piece of toast strapped to his head. I don't know why that's there. I don't.
Canon.
It's rescue toast in case somebody's
It is.
starving.
It's his head protector.
It's like it was his armor at one point, right?
Yes.
It's something like that.
Or it even could be the Butterside up toast, because of course it's his flotation device.
That's a good
He's
point.
a conundrum.
He falls in from the ceiling and does the superhero landing, which looks hilarious when it's a cat.
One paw up.
One paw up, looking around, walks close to Simmons and just starts lightly papping you in the face.
Oh God! What happened? What are you?
Wake up!
What?
New Pirate Queen just dropped.
Oh no! What have we done?
I don't know. I don't think you did a good job.
You're probably right. Is he okay? Why am I covered in vomit?
Don't worry. It's not yours.
You know why.
We should probably leave.
You want to bring him?
Will he be okay?
I'm not a doctor.
Can I check him and see if he looks like he'd be okay? I'm not a doctor either.
Yeah, absolutely. Check and see if he's okay. What are you going to use instead of a doctor roll?
Huh.
Are you going to attune to his well-being?
Yes. Attune. Yes.
I'll take it. You got any
Hilarious.
items? You didn't use
Hilarious.
any of your items other than a bag of fucking bugs.
Oh, did I have all that shit? Okay. I didn't realize.
All of it. You
Okay.
have anything
Anything that's
on
not
this
checked
list.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once you check it off, you've used it.
Okay.
Don't worry. Today's game went very bizarre for a Blaze in the Dark game.
Yeah. Well, you're
Mostly
welcome.
we talked about dead bodies and eating bugs, and then breakdancing saved the day.
Yeah. We'll go with the tune. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say this is risky because what if he is okay
What if he's
and then
not okay?
he's yeah,
Oh.
okay.
What if he is okay, or what if he's not okay? Either one.
Right?
Oh
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
That's. I'd rather him be okay.
Okay. So roll me in a tune. I'll give you a +1 because Rupert is there providing moral support.
What are we doing? Effect.
Standard.
Okay.
Because it's not like you can heal him if he is bad.
That's true. I can just drag it. I can't drag him out. He's too big. And I'm not supposed to be here.
5, okay. So take me and roll me some. Okay, what I need you to do is here's how the situation is. He is okay, but he is choking.
I got long fingers and they're covered in mustard. It's fine.
Thank you. Roll me the prowess thing. Just click on that, and whatever it is, you're gonna take 6 stress minus that
What was it? You said
prowess as you
where
reach your skinny fingies into his throat to clear
the
his
hell is that?
airway. It's it's the thing right there.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So do this and just hit it, submit.
Yep, just hit it. Okay, you took 2 points of stress
Okay.
out of the 9 that you need to fail.
I mean, that makes sense. I would be stressed if I was reaching into somebody's mouth to stop them from dying.
So you just you could and then vomit bubbles. But he is breathing again. Rupert is currently holding his pouch of $600.
Rupert, put it back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, excuse me, sir. Would you please put that back? I'm sorry, I was rude to you.
I'm a pirate.
I know, but I need to pay him for his services.
You're a weird pirate. And he drops it on Dartman's chest. Then you see him point up and he shoots a grappling hook very similar to Batman into the rafters. He just pulls it down twice. He's like, let's go.
I think I tear another page out of my book and I write a note to him.
Oh my God, what note do you write to Dartman?
I write a note to him that says
I'm good, man.
find me for answers, Simmons. And I put it in his pocket and I grab the thing and I run away.
You slip it into his skinny cargo jeans.
Yeah. Right next to his purse. Put that back in too.
Rupert just shaking his head disappointed. And then Rupert is able to get you out of here. I was gonna make it be a bunch more rolls, but the captain said Rupert came to get you.
Hooray!
So, back to Oubliette's crew real fast. Do you have a target in mind? Or if you don't, think of one. Please. Bonnie will be able to fill you in. Bonnie, what would you tell Oubliette about the 2 pirate queens that we know about right now that are active?
Oh man, being the storm and the
Sea Devil and the Storm.
Sea Devil, yeah. Do we affiliate Lockstitch with the Sea Devil's crew?
No, but they are a resource that the Sea Devil can call upon. So, despite we wouldn't call the crew the Sea Devil's crew, but the Storm sure does. the storm doesn't see much of a difference. And the Sea Devil does have an entire city. Like, right now, the Sea Devil is sitting very pretty. Granted, we know that Lockstitch doesn't rule the Silver Thimble. But they might as well, you know? Like, all the military might is in Lockstitch.
Yeah.
And sure, Lockstitch wouldn't immediately, like, go to war. Like, that's not, like, but what it is, what I'm saying, but, like, nobody's arresting the Sea Devil at the Silver Thimble, you know?
Yeah.
Also, I don't think Pirate Queen necessarily means outlaw.
It's more of a title.
It's definitely a title.
So, do we know that the storm has been going around just stealing a bunch of stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And do we know exactly what they've hit so far?
The Sea Devil. Oh, the Sea Devil stole the bell from Belltown and blamed it on the crew.
That's,
Sorry,
the
Ibring.
storm, yeah.
Yeah, the storm. Sorry. Stole the bell. Ibring also successfully robbed Chest. But that was also done with some of the Sea Devil's crew, like some of Lockstitch crew's help as well.
So I think what Bonnie's just gonna say here is, welcome back, Captain. Much has gone on in your absence. There's a new group in town. These Lockstitch folks. Very helpful. They seem to be quite able to help any who come to their aid. Or any who ask for their aid. I know the storm is awake and has roped some of the crew, or some of the Lockstitch fellows, into some grand heists. And the Sea Devil seems to be in charge of them, or at least very influential. It's been here the whole time. It's okay. The Sea Devil has a city. There's much to do.
Have you heard if any of the other queens are active?
As
If I
far
may
as
speak
I'm
out of turn.
aware, no. Just the three awake for now.
Seems to me like we either need to get a city or an army.
Why not both if we can manage?
Good point. Yes. We should probably scout for potential candidates.
Okay. And yeah, everybody. That is it. This has been our game of Blades in the Dark. As I was telling them at the beginning of today's game. Oh, can you switch to the recap screen? Alright. Excellent. Alright, as I was telling them before, every time we see Oubliette play, not like if Oubliette's just a character in it, but for next season, Oubliette will always play in the Blades in the Dark system. That is her system. Like, I think, and I'm not making a promise on it, but I think each Pirate Queen will have their own system that they play in. Whereas, like, the Sea Devil is clearly what the system that we're making. I Bring in the Storm will have her own. Oubliette will have her own. And that that did all the work, like researching where the pipes went. That is really good. I will give you more information on that stuff in the speakeasy that we are going to have. I think we're going to do a speakeasy, then a game on Friday. I think that is the way it has to happen based on like availability. Or maybe a game on Friday and then a speakeasy on Saturday. That might be why we do that. How we do that. So yeah, Bonnie's not part of the crew anymore. Bonnie is like fully found his place, found his queen. Bonnie is Oubliette's little guy, just like we is Ibring's little guy, just like Rupert is the Sea Devil's little guy. Guy is unisex for the future when you see a first mate that is not just a male. Yeah, we're working on the schedule. It's tricky. I hope everybody had fun today. Like the game went a little, not sideways, because like everything worked out, but not the direction I was expecting it to.
I'm glad I had no idea what the hell was happening. This was fun. I like being in the dark.
I don't know if you guys are ever like in a fighting the Pirate Queen situation. I don't know if that like will come to blows. But well, I guess we'll see. Like some of them, obviously, like Ibring is violent, but I don't know if Oubliette even wants to fight you guys. But apparently, she wants to start an army, so that's dangerous. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. No promises, everybody.
I can't let Sea Devil outdo me, I guess.
Hey, everybody. So yeah, we will let you guys know on the schedule tomorrow. We are starting at 2 because 3. Sorry, tomorrow we are starting at 3 because we start with the fiasco game where we figure out what the motives of our mushrooms are, because I don't know. And then we play a game of Warshroom where we get to see those mushrooms go to war. With what? I don't know. Why? I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for coming and playing. Thank you for reprising older characters. And thank you, Not Forgiven, for playing Bonnie. And also thank you, Patagon, for doing the interviews. I'm loving the interviews. The last one is going to be tomorrow, where he interviews Nicholas, the mushroom dog. Yeah. I've had a great time this month so far, and thank you all so much, and goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye.
Bye.